folks. So recently I was in sort of a airport hellscape where I was attempting to get to Cincinnati for a business trip. And I was kind of just dealing with this whole mess from weather, from American Airlines, and all these delays. And it was during the second time I was booking it from Terminal A to Terminal F that I encountered a giant wall sized poster of Dolly Parton. And I will tell you, she was there for me when I was starting to lose my mind. Uh, and her poster was her kindness campaign. And it was like, what you could do is choose to be kind. And I took that with me through the mania of the airport. And so after the news of her passing yesterday, I realized it was hitting me a little bit harder than I expected. And so I wrote a song about my last encounter with Dolly Parton when she was there when I really needed her. It's called Pass It On. Last thing Dolly did for me was to get me through the airport and get me on a plane to Cincinnati. She was a picture of support. I was crazy at the time, she didn't mind. I was crazy at the time and it was fine. She said be kind, so I was kind. She said be patient, so I hold the line. She said find the good in everybody, pass it on for Dolly, pass it on. In the Kentucky Holiday Inn, with pictures of her in my head, in the lobby selling photos of Elvis, wishing it was Tennessee instead, Graceland or Nashville, rather than whatever this hell is. I was crazy at the time, fever dreams at midnight. I was crazy at the time, but she was there, she didn't care. She said be kind, so I was kind. She said be patient, and we hold the line. She said find the good in everybody, pass it on for Dolly, pass it on. The smoky mountains rise in my mind. Through them a long road does wind, going by billboards on the 449. Open up the windows, get the smell of mountain pines. She said be kind, so I was kind. She said be patient, so I hold the line. She said find the good in everybody, pass it on for Dolly, Pass it on. She said, be kind, though I was kind. She said, be patient, so hold the line. She said, find the good in everybody. Pass it on, darling. Pass it on. So it's a nice rough demo for you. Hope you liked it.